colors. They're perfectly colors, so they blend in with their background. But animals see differently than you and me. You and I have an eye that focuses all the time. Most animals only focus when they need to. If they hear a noise, they smell something, see a little movement, their eyes focus right away. So movement is one of the things that makes animals see clearly. I got a snake here with a problem. He lives in the desert, he hunts during the daytime. If he was perfectly sand-colored, he's going to have to be moving around in the desert in broad daylight, and everybody would see him because he's moving. The color and the pattern and everything wouldn't even matter. So nature says, I know what we can do to help him. Let's make sure everybody can see him. This is a tricolor king snake, or Arizona mountain king snake. Where this guy comes from in Arizona, there are venomous snakes called coral snakes that are red, yellow, and black. This guy looks enough like a coral snake that when animals see him, they go, hey, this thing might be dangerous, we better leave him alone. Here's another thing about animal vision. Do you know most animals don't see colors? Very few animals have color vision like you and me, have the range of color that we do, or seeing color at all. So just by looking at this animal, we can tell his enemies must be animals that can see colors. And if you study the desert where he comes from, the only predators with color vision that could eat a snake this big are birds of prey, like the guys next door, or like crows. There's a couple big lizards in southern Arizona. Lizards have the exact same vision as you and me, so they would be able to eat this snake. So you can tell a lot about an animal by its colors and patterns and stuff. Now, the reason this works for him is because colors mean stuff. And when you're walking around in nature, there are certain colors you should watch out for. Colors you got to watch out for are red, orange, yellow, black, and white. I'll do them again: red, orange, yellow, black, and white. Anytime you see these two of these colors or more put together, it means danger, poison, keep away, or boy, I've got a surprise for you. Think of a skunk, black and white. Boy, has he got a surprise for you. A bumblebee is black and yellow. I bet by the time you were 2 1/2, you learned not to pet those big, black and yellow fuzzy flies in the garden. Those were bumblebees. You know those little orange salamanders and the red dots you used to pick up when you were a kid? They have one of the strongest poisons known to man in their skin. Ones around here have enough of that poison to kill a cat or a small dog that picks them up in the mouth and bites down on them. The same little orange salamanders in Colorado in the Rocky Mountains contain enough of that poison to kill 15 adult humans if you divide the poison equally. Ask you another question. Just because it doesn't have bright colors, does that mean it's safe? No, of course not. The venomous snakes here, some of them are beautifully camouflage colored, but usually if it has bright colors, it means it has some kind of exceptional way to protect itself you might not want to find.